Hello everyone, welcome to another tier list. I was looking at other ones to do, and there's stuff that I feel like I don't know enough about to make a fair tier list, but this is something I definitely do. Although the thing about this is that there's characters on here where it's like, who honestly gives a shit about them? Like, they show up like once, or for like 5 seconds, like the Flame Emperor. I won't spoil it, but like that is just another character that we find out later, so who cares? As they come across in the who cares thing, I'll just throw them there. Wait, do they have people in here twice? They do. They have student and... Oh, that's dumb. Well, I did the big one, so I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll go this way. I'm going to do best boy, best girl for up here. I already know who best girl is going to be. She's on the top row, if you can guess. So, honestly, I feel like both of the buy lists should be in the same tier. Last time I played, I'm pretty sure I was War Cleric female Byleth, because I just wanted to fuck around. But honestly, I mean, Byleth doesn't have a personality, and that's the entire point. But as a unit, Byleth is nutty. I might even do this, because female Byleth is a little bit better than male Byleth. Just a touch. Edelgard, honestly, I don't get the hype. She's just the bad guy, you know? She just is. And people just like her because she's a girl. As a unit, she's fantastic, though. As a character, she's kind of fucking annoying, to be honest. I'll put her here, just because I don't really feel any certain way about her. Dimitri, I'll also put here, but like above her. He's more in depth, but like in the second... Oh, actually, you know what? It is cut up in acts, so you know what? Dimitri, boy Dimitri, he's a good boy. But adult Dimitri, I'll do that right now. Adult Dimitri is fucking annoying. He's so fucking annoying. Where, my dad died, where? I suffered trauma, where? Shut the fuck up, dude. It takes the entire game for you to just shut the fuck up about it. Claude's easy A. Like, wait, above these two, if I could just do that, thanks. Claude's interesting. Personally, I think the Golden Deer route is the most fun route. I'll do the routes real quick. Personally, I think Crimson Flowers the worst one, in my opinion. It's short. You're the bad guy. I'd say Silver Snow is next. One above it. I think that is the canon route. Is when you side with this church, and it's like very basic story. I think that's a good one. And then Azure Moon. I feel like Azure Moon is very basic. That's the first one I did. It was fun, but Golden Deer, the what's it called? Fuck, what is theirs called? Verdant Wind? I think Verdant Wind's the most fun route. Alright, Hubert. I actually really like Hubert. He has layers to him. Like, he's not just... I mean, so does Edelgard. She has a lot. But Hubert, he is pretty one-dimensional. Is he one-dimensional or not? Let me make up my mind. How about I put him here? Now that I think about it, he's just kind of an ass. But I like his support with Bernadette. I think that's the only thing I was thinking of. Besides that, he is pretty much the same. He's just evil and does whatever. He's evil and a simp for Edelgard. Like, that's it. I mean, a lot of these characters are one-dimensional, but like that's kind of the point. Like, look at how many there are. Ferdinand von Eyre. He's another one. He says his name a lot. It's kind of annoying. I feel like he's just a cut and dry noble that's not all that interesting. Linhardt, on the other hand. Linhardt's pretty interesting. I like his supports, and honestly bonus points, because one time I was playing and I had a friend come over that like doesn't play games, and I was like doing supports, and it was like a couple Linhardt supports, and he thought Linhardt was hilarious, and I was like, hell yeah. Get non-gamers into this game. I like Caspar. He's fine. You know, he's hot-headed, he likes to punch stuff, doesn't think. I mean, they're all one-dimensional, but his one dimension's kind of annoying. It's not as annoying as Ferdinand. Actually, I should put this Dimitri at the very end. Bernadetta, I'll probably get hate for this. I think she's annoying. I love using her. I think she's a fun unit. She's a great unit. And I like her. But in real life, like if I was here at the academy, I think I would find her annoying or pathetic, and that's why I have to put her there. I have to. I can't. Like that. She's here, but like no hard feelings. Dorothea, another one that people love because she's cute, and honestly, she's really interesting. She's a pretty strong mage. And as a character, I like her story about how she's like. Her and Sylvain are kind of similar. People only like them for... They think that people only like them for their popularity. Well, like his crest, her beauty and popularity and skill as an opera singer. So they just both want to find someone that they'll end up being with that likes them for them. Let's see. Petra's fantastic. She's amazing. Next time I plan on S supporting Petra. Let's see, I'm going to put her here. And I'm going to put Dimitri at the end. She's not from Fodland. I love the fact that she doesn't speak the language very well, and she's a great unit. I think last time I had her as an assassin or something. Maybe I should do best in each house. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'll do best in each house. I'll do that. Which means that I'll put him like here, because he's not the best in his house, in my opinion. Dedue is the reason I picked the Blue Lions first. I was gonna pick, the first time I played, I was gonna pick Golden Deer, because I think they had a good ratio of interesting people. But then like Blue Lions, I saw Dedue, and I was like, one, he's like the only black character. And I was like, what is up with this? He's literally the only black character. Let me see what he's about. And what is it? Did I do the review? You know how you can like, at the beginning of the game, you can like check out all the people at the house, or like have like the house leader give you a rundown. And I thought his rundown was interesting, and I immediately had a crush on Mercedes. So I picked Blue Lions. Felix. I do think Felix is deeper than people might give him. Like, people are like, oh, he's so edgy, edgelord character. Yeah, he's angry, but like it's like deep. It's like a deep anger, and it has a meaning if you like pay attention to him. And also his support with Annette is top tier. If it's canon, if there's a canon support, Felix and Annette are meant to be together. They are perfect for each other. And like him with again, I'm putting Dimitri at the end. Like Felix, it's a deep anger. There's a reason for it. Like I know there's a reason for like when Dimitri becomes feral, but like this one's more annoying, and this one, like I guess. And also he like loves his friends as much as he gives them a hard time. Like he calls Dimitri the boar all the time, but then like he literally, if push came to shove, Felix would die for him. And also he's a fantastic unit. Ash, I'm putting in D. He's annoying. Wants to be a knight, looks up to the knights as a unit. He's like mid to bad. I'd rather use Bernadetta than Ash if I had a choice. Honestly, I'd rather put Petra on a bow than use Ash. I think last time, is it last time? The most recent memory I have of Ash, I made him an armored knight and he sucked because he's just bad. Sylvain, I'm gonna put Sylvain next to Dorothea because I think they're similar. Like Sylvain flirts with a bunch of girls, has a bunch of girlfriends, and breaks their heart. So it's like he's that kind of guy. But then you like do his supports, and it's because he hates he only does that to girls that only value him for his prestigiousness, because he's a noble and he has a crest. So if there are girls that want him for that reason, he totally fucks with them, and I'm like, hell yeah, you go, king. we stand that. And again, in terms of canon endings, I think Sylvain and Dorothea are canon. That should be canon, because they're also perfect for each other. And honestly, I love the Hubert Bernadetta one. I don't know if that would be canon. I feel like Hubert in the canon is too obsessed with Edelgard to be with anybody else. Mercedes, best girl, first S support, love her. I get why people pick favorites based on like, oh, she's cute, oh, I love her. That's why. That's Mercedes is that for me. So like people that do that for Edelgard, I get it. Even though I just said it's stupid, it is stupid. But like, she's also sweet and a nice healer. She's a fantastic healer. Love Mercedes. I always recruit her. I always try to recruit everybody, but like I make sure to have her. Annette, I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put here. She's annoying. Not as annoying as these two. Honestly, she's probably the least annoying. But I'm still gonna put her there. And just she wants to be a really good student, pushes herself too hard. Like her personality trait isn't that interesting to me. She's cute, I guess, but I think she's annoying. Her support conversations are predictable, and the only one I really enjoy is the one she has with Felix. Ingrid is the biggest disappointment, and I don't know where to put her. She's very disappointing to me. I think she was my most recent S support, actually. And I feel bad for her, because the first time I played the game, I didn't know about supports, and she was by herself, and her solo ending in Azure Moon made me sad. I'm gonna put Ingrid here, except like at the top. She disappoints me. She's fucking racist. She's headstrong and friends with Sylvain and like all the blue lions and shit, which is cool. I'll bump her up here. As a unit, and no one in C tier is going to be more annoying than Feral Dimitri. I don't know, she's a good dodge tank, but like every time I try to use her, she sucks. I'm definitely just not using her correctly, but she's fucking annoying. I don't like using her. I usually think she's a weaker unit to use. I think that is just because I'm not using her correctly. And then as a character, I could go without her. She wants to be a really good knight. She cleans up all of Sylvain's messes, which is a cute interaction that she's friends with the three lion boys. And she hates Dimitri Dedu because he's black and she's racist. Loren's going down here. Anyone that plays the game knows why. He's literally a cringe lord. He is an incel cringe lord. He is a rich kid that thinks he's better than everyone because he's a rich kid. He thinks it's his duty to be better than everyone because he's a rich kid. And he scares the shit out of women. Oh, did I skip I don't know if I did a Black Eagles best girl, because now we're on Golden Deer. Or best person. Black Eagles. Not all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that is. A best Black Eagle? I feel like that house is so mid. Black Eagle house is so mid. I'll do Petra. She's best for Black Eagles. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, okay. And then I did the Blue Lions. I'm on the Golden Deer now. And then there's the Ashen Wolves and the Staff, I guess. Well, honestly, Golden Deer, easy. Raphael, best boy, fantastic, love him. Big dumb idiot, eats a lot of food, muscular. Like, I wish I was him. I love his support with Marianne, but I hate the ending. The ending is it's not romantic enough for me. I want Raphael and Marianne to live happily ever after, and it doesn't specifically say that they do. In my head they do, but it doesn't say it specifically. And as a unit, he's good. He's a pretty good tank. I use him as a brawler every time, just because I feel like it fits and it's satisfying. Ignatz, honestly, I'm gonna put him in C. I like him. I like him as a unit. Like, alongside Bernadetta, I would use him over Ashe in terms of archers. I like that he likes to paint. I think it's funny that he thinks his painting is like, it's bad that he's into painting, which is stupid, but like, it's not stupid. Oh, they don't have the grown-up Ashen Wolves. I just noticed that. That's dumb. They forgot the grown-up Ashen Wolves. Oh well. Yeah, Ignatz B, that's it. Lysithea, I'll put it top of B. She's awesome. You know what? Just how great she is as a fucking unit, man. She's the best mage in the game. Lysithea is the best mage in the game. If you give her that one staff, her range is ridiculous. She's literally a nuke. Every time it's her turn, she nukes somebody. And honestly, her fucking story is really interesting too. Let's put her up here. Not S, because I already put Raphael up there. But shit, bro. Lysithea. She's next in line for S. She's best girl. For Golden Deer, for sure. And like, Dedue is best boy. For Blue Lions. Honestly, Linhardt's best boy for Black Eagles. IMO. The Black Eagles boys are annoying. The Black Eagles house is annoying. Marianne, I'm gonna give her Bernadetta treatment. She's kind of annoying. I get why. I understand. But like, there's the people who have trauma and they do something with it. Like, who else has trauma? They have trauma and they're working with it. They're doing something. Like Raphael lost his parents and like working and selling all his stuff so he can become a knight, so he can take care of his sister. And then there's the people that have trauma and they mope. I don't like the mopey copies. Hilda, I don't really have many opinions of. I've done Golden Deer once. I've used her once. She was fun to use, and she is deeper than I thought she would. She's kind of like a pick-me girl. Or maybe she just uses her femininity to get boys to do what she wants, because she doesn't like doing work. Which is funny. I think that's a really funny trait. I don't really have an opinion on her, so I'm going to keep her B tier. Leonie, given her the Lorenz treatment, I think she's annoying. Not as annoying. Honestly, I like her better than Ashe. But it's just constant rivalry with Byleth. Like, I'm better than you. Oh, Geralt, I'm Geralt's favorite. Like, shut up, Leonie. In your fucking bowl-ass haircut. She probably literally puts a bowl on her head. Sedeth is also annoying. He's a cool unit, I get. Honestly, Flane as well. I think both of them are annoying. I think Flane is a horrible unit, and I don't like using her. I do try, and I just don't like it. Sedeth, he annoys me. He annoys the shit out of me. Like, Hanneman too. I am so sick of it. Hanneman is always so long-winded, and his dialogue is so long. I can't fucking stand it. And I don't really use him as a unit either. Manuela, I'll put her up here. I think it's funny. I think she's funny. I think it's funny that she's a hopeless romantic or something. Like, she can't find love. She's an alcoholic. But she cares. She's not... yeah, that's fine. That's a fine place to put her. Gilbert, obvious reasons. Shitty dad. Shows up like in one route. Like, who cares? Honestly, he's borderline who cares. He's just a little bit more, like, he's barely above who cares. Alois, I'm just gonna throw him there. Who's best staff? Honestly, best staff is Shamir, without a doubt. Fine personality, fantastic unit. Love using her. She's definitely my favorite church staff. Oh, we're coming up on the who gives a shits. Catherine, I'll put Catherine here. I don't know, I just don't think she's very interesting. She's a good unit. The staff are boring. The staff are very boring. Cyril, I work for Lady Rhea. I do everything she tells me. I'll put Gerald up here in A. He's actually cool and fun, and he's a good dad. I know I'm kind of going quick, but like, that was the church stuff. Like, who cares? I feel like the church staff are like right at the who cares point. Rhea, I don't know, man. Rhea's Rhea. I don't have an opinion on her. Same with Sothis. Sothis is Sothis. I don't have an opinion on her. Like, this is the plot right here, along with Byleth. But like, you can actually use Byleth, and they're a great unit. This is just, it's just plot. Honestly, should I put them in who cares? I'm gonna drop them down here. Alright, so now we're in the who cares. Who cares about Kronya? Who cares about Egghead? Who cares about this guy? Cornelia, like, who cares? Death Knight? Death Knight's pretty sweet. I'll say Death Knight's pretty sweet. Costas, who cares? Who cares? Sylvain's brother, who cares? This guy, who cares? Flame Emperor, who cares? Anna. I'm putting her here purely because you can't S support with her. That annoys me. Oh, and I never use her because you can't S support her. So I'm like, what's the point of using her? You're just taking up someone else's spot. Put you here for reasons. Rodrigue, Felix's dad. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Monica, like literally, they're fucking. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Tomas. Which one is Tomas? Which one's Tomas? Is it you? I forget. Who cares? Saros, who cares? Who fucking cares? Literally, like, who is that? That's Ferdinand's dad. Yeah, all these nonsense characters that you see like once, and they say like 5 things before they're gone. Like, it doesn't matter. Adult Edelgard, I feel like she doesn't change all that much. She's about the same. Adult Claude, he gets better. He gets better for sure. Adult Hubert stays about the same. Adult Ferdinand is about the same, maybe a little bit better. Adult Linhart is about the same. Adult Casper, Adult Casper is cool. I'd say he gets better. That's why he's going on this side. Adult Bernadette, she's different enough. Like, I'm gonna put Adult Bernadette up here in B. I like Adult Bernadette better. That's a good way to put it, because I like Bernadette, just I don't like this one, I like this one. Adult Dorothea, same. Adult Petra, same. Oops. Adult Dedu, honestly, I love his comeback story in Blue Lions if you do it correctly. Adult Felix, about the same. Adult Ash, he's more tolerable, honestly, but the same. Adult Sylvain is about the same. Adult Mercedes, still best girl. Adult Annette, I'll put Adult Annette in B tier. Adult Ingrid, I'd say that's an upgrade as well. Adult Lorenz, better, but still Lorenz. Adult Raphael, gotta put him up there. Adult Ignatz, about the same. Adult Lysithea is the same. I'll do those though. Adult Marianne, I don't know, man. I feel Marianne doesn't do anything for me. Adult Hilda, I don't know. I don't know enough about Hilda, to be honest, because I've never been able to recruit her, and I've done Golden Deer once. Adult Leonie is definitely better. We'll put her above the staff. Yeah, that's good. Adult Cyril, nah, he's the same. He's just a non-character to me. Now, Ashen Wolves. They don't have the adults. Best Ashen Wolf. I'm torn between Balthus and Happy, to be honest. I like Constance a lot. Constance is really fun. I like her dynamic. I like her as a unit. I love using her. I love all the Ashen Wolves. I think they're some of the best characters. I mean, there's only 4 of them, and they're DLC, so like they're more. Like there is more to these characters than the mainline characters. I think I have to put Balthus up on S. Happy is good too, though. Happy gets annoying. Like, I think the difference in why I'm putting Balthus up there is Happy gets annoying to me. Sometimes there are instances where she's annoying. Balthus never annoys me, so I'll put Happy here. Yuri is a character type that I think is annoying. He's fine. I feel bad because it's like the type of character they made him be is one I don't like. Honestly, he's my least favorite out of all of them, but he's still good, and I like using him. And I'd put the adult forms around the same thing. That's Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Who fucking cares about these ones? Like, Saros, really? Why is she on this list? Like, why aren't the adult Ashen Wolves on the list? Why is Kranya, Monica here? I mean, I didn't make it. Someone else made it. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, follow at Saint Saros. But, who cares? Who cares about these people that you see once, depending on, like, which story? I guess Costas at the beginning, but, like, he's just generic bad guy. You know, alter ego, dead, literally. You see her once and she's good and he's good and Felix's dad and Sylvain's brother. Like, who cares? Who cares? They're not in the game enough for me to care or to even bother putting them on the list. But that's that. Best girl, best blue lion, Mercedes. Best black eagle, Petra. Best golden deer, Raphael. Best church staff, Shamir. Best Ashen Wolf, Balthus. I could flip-flop some of them. You could convince me about some. Like, I'm sure someone could convince me to put Hilda higher. I'm just not familiar with her. Honestly, you could probably only convince me to put Edelgard lower. I think B is as high as she gets. Maybe if you're like, oh, she's a great unit, fine, she can be A, but I don't know.